Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
For this New Year's Eve dinner, why not wow your guests with this guilt-free, healthy, and delicious vegan delicacy that doesn't compromise on taste, texture, or flavor while also saving precious lives. Once your friends have tried it, they'll be sure to be wanting more. New Year's Special, Vegan Mushroom Wellington, Mushroom-Filled Puff Pastry. Continue viewing to find out more.
No to vegan, so you can look like an attractive demon with a piece of bloody flesh in your mouth?
Happy New Year, wonderful viewers. I am Julie. For this New Year's resolution, we can resolve to make the world a kinder and more peaceful place to live. People from the island of Jersey, part of the British Isles, pray we can achieve this by leading a noble and benevolent vegan lifestyle. So let's do this together. Welcome to our show, New Year Special Vegan Mushroom Wellington, Mushroom-Filled Puff Pastry. As we approach the end of the year, we feel the festive holiday atmosphere in the air. We look forward to sharing the festive goodwill with family and friends over a vegan dinner while enjoying the traditional vegan feasts we are blessed with. One such traditional delight is the Vegan Wellington. Our veganized Wellington uses plant-based protein as the filling wrapped in vegan puff pastry. The pastry complements the flavorful filling while giving it a flaky, crispy and buttery texture. It can be made with one large pastry sheet and then sliced for individual servings. Alternatively, they can be made as smaller individual servings. This is a versatile dish and you can create your filling to your own personal taste with various and interesting combinations. We will use mushrooms as the main ingredient in this recipe. Mushrooms have a meaty texture, are high in protein, rich in B vitamins, and have a wide range of health benefits. You can even prepare your vegan mushroom Wellington in advance and freeze them for later use, so you will have plenty of quality time with your family and friends during this holiday season. Without much ado, let's get started with our rich and hearty vegan mushroom Wellington. We use the following ingredients for the filling: 2 large portobello mushrooms, 2 cups of white button mushrooms, 1 cup of cubed fennel bulb, 1 cup of cubed carrots, 1 cup of cubed red bell peppers, 1 cup of cooked quinoa, half a cup of breadcrumbs, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 4 sprigs of thyme leaves for garnish, salt and pepper to taste, 300 grams of baby spinach, 1 tablespoon of vegan butter, 1.5 teaspoons of liquid aminos or soy sauce, and 1 sheet of ready rolled vegan puff pastry. Let's begin by cooking the filling. We will first pan fry the portobello mushrooms, which have a meaty texture and umami flavor. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil into a pan placed over medium heat. When the pan is heated, add 1 tablespoon of vegan butter and let it melt. Place the portobello mushrooms on top side down and pan fry for about 5 minutes until lightly golden brown. Then, Turn them over and continue pan frying for another 5 minutes or until golden brown. Remove the portobello mushrooms and set them aside to cool. Drain any excess liquid while cooling so that the fillings will not end up soggy. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil into the same pan over medium-low heat. Add the baby spinach and sauté until wilted. Remove the spinach and leave it aside to cool. Again, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil into the pan, place over medium-low heat. Add the cubed carrots and sauté for about 1 minute to let it soften a little. Then, add the sliced button mushrooms. Cubed fennel bulb and red bell peppers and mix well. Season with liquid aminos, salt and pepper and cook for about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. In this recipe, we use cubed fennel bulb that is a versatile and nutritious vegetable with a sweet and mild licorice flavour and is slightly crunchy. Now all the veggies are soft. Add the cooked quinoa and mix well. You can substitute quinoa with cooked rice, couscous, barley or chickpeas. Finally, add the vegan breadcrumbs and mix again. Breadcrumbs help to hold the ingredients together and add volume to the dish. Transfer the well-mixed mixture into a bowl and let it cool completely. Now the portobello mushrooms are no longer hot, so let's slice them into pieces of about 1/4 inch thick. Our fillings are done.
There is nothing more defiling than meat eating. There is nothing more cruel than the taking of life. There is nothing more meritorious than plant-based living and charitable giving. There is nothing more conducive to a long life than non-killing. Jigong living Buddha, vegetarian.
Wise viewers, we will take a moment to pray for a vegan world for the new year. A world where a noble lifestyle brings lasting peace to all inhabitants on our planet. We will return soon, so continue to stay with us on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show, New Year Special Vegan Mushroom Wellington Mushroom Filled Puff Pastry. Now that we have prepared the fillings, we will assemble our special festive dish, Vegan Wellington, for baking. Before doing so, we will need to preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 390 degrees Fahrenheit. We use ready-made vegan puff pastry that comes in a roll. If the puff pastry is frozen, leave it to thaw before using it. Carefully unwrap and unroll it, so it stays as a flat pastry sheet. As this vegan puff pastry is wrapped with a piece of baking paper, we leave the baking paper at the bottom of the vegan pastry sheet. Spread half of the cooked spinach over the middle of the pastry. making sure to leave an extra 3/4 of an inch border at the edge of the pastry. Then, spread half of the vegetable mix on the layer of spinach before arranging the sliced portobello mushrooms on the top. Repeat the layering process in the same order with the remaining spinach, vegetable mix, and sliced portobello mushrooms. Press firmly and tidy the edges of the filling. Carefully bring one side of the puff pastry sheet over the top of the filling. Repeat with the other side of the puff pastry sheet and press firmly to make it into a log shape. Make sure the edges are well tucked in. Press the side of the pastry to seal the edges. You can use a little bit of water to help seal the seam if needed. Use the baking paper to help with shaping the Wellington so that it looks like a seamless log. Score a crisscross pattern on the top of the pastry. Scoring adds a decorative touch and allows steam to release while baking. Place the pastry wrapped log on a baking tray with the baking paper at the bottom. Now, let's use vegan glaze to give our vegan Wellington a shiny finish. You may use Just Egg vegan or any other vegan egg substitute if you have one. We will make our own vegan glaze by pouring 1 tablespoon of almond milk to 1 tablespoon of vegan butter. Then, whisking both ingredients together. Lightly brush the pastry log with a coat of vegan glaze. If you like to make it browner, you can add a second layer of vegan glaze by first placing the pastry in the freezer for 10 minutes after the first layer of vegan glaze. Further freeze the pastry for another 10 minutes before baking. This will allow the pastry to absorb more vegan glaze. Place the vegan Wellington in the preheated oven and bake for 30 to 35 minutes or until it turns golden brown and flaky. It's always best to enjoy the vegan mushroom Wellington as soon as it comes out of the oven. You may garnish it with some thyme or any of your favorite herbs. You also can put thyme in the filling, which gives a fragrant accent. A nice side dish to go with the vegan Wellington would be roasted potatoes or glazed vegetables. The flavour of this fabulous vegan mushroom Wellington is out of this world. This recipe is perfect for a New Year's Eve dinner with your family and friends. This mouth-watering indulgence disappears fast, so be sure to make extra. Enjoy the festivities!
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the vegan mushroom Wellington mushroom-filled puff pastry, the ingredients are fillings, 2 large portobello mushrooms, 2 cups of white button mushrooms, 1 cup of fennel bulb, 1 cup of carrots, 1 cup of red bell peppers, 1 cup of cooked quinoa, ½ cup of breadcrumbs, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste, 1 tablespoon of vegan butter, 1½ teaspoons of liquid aminos or soy sauce, 300 grams of baby spinach, time optional. 1 sheet of ready rolled vegan puff pastry, 23 centimeters by 36 centimeters. Garnishing, 4 sprigs of thyme leaves. For the vegan glaze, the ingredients are 1 tablespoon of almond or cashew milk, 1 tablespoon of vegan butter. No to vegan, 'cause the road to hell is wide and easy. It's faster for you to drive down there.
Delightful viewers, we sure have enjoyed making this special New Year classic dish with you and hope you did too. May God bless you with the strength and optimism to look forward to World Vegan and World Peace. Happy Vegan New Year 2022.
For free international vegan recipes and for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/VEG and suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Pour des recettes véganes internationales gratuites et voir les langues disponibles, veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/VEG et suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Para recetas veganas internacionales gratuitas y para disponibilidad de idiomas, visiten suprememastertv.com/VEG y suprememastertv.com/schedule.
免费国际纯素食谱和语言详情，请看 suprememastertv.com/VEG 和 suprememastertv.com/schedule。